Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time, we entered Miquella's Haligtree and then found our way down to Elphael, Brace of the Haligtree. Yeah, this Legacy Dungeon is so big that both of the halves of it have two different names, with their own icons on the map too. That's pretty cool. We also started off by clearing out this town, which then took us here. So that's a pretty important step. This time might be a short video, depending on how things go. I'll have to see, but for now, we're just gonna keep going. We've made it all the way down here. I think we've been everywhere that we can out in these parts. I don't know of anywhere else we can go. I don't see anywhere else we can go. I might spend some time looking for that, though. Hello. Alright, so our first enemy of the video is going to be an Haligtree avatar, possibly a putrid avatar. I guess we'll see as soon as we strike him with the overused weapon. I need to switch off of this. I need to start using something else. I need to get some variety in. There we go, great glintstone shard. Let's see if Carian Slicer could do a decent job. I'm currently trying to level myself up so I can use Loretta's Mastery, which we got last time. Alright, Carian Slicer does something. Every second hit I can see a bit of the yellow health bars, so that's good, right? That's good enough. That was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Why did I do that? Why the heck did I do that? If I had hit any sooner, I would have stance broken and canceled the attack and I would have lived, but unfortunately, we both hit each other. I think this is how I'd recommend taking on this fight. Get this guy's attention, because if you go out there, you're going to be fighting about 1,000 soldiers and the Haligtree avatar at the exact same time. No, we're using something different, okay? We're using something different. Oh, right. Okay, one caveat with that. This guy likes to repeat this attack over and over again if you're not in sight, so I do have to get close to him here. No, my phone alarm is going off. Shut up. Okay. Stomp. Not be hit somehow, and then continue. Continue to live. I love Frostbite. Just a random bit of extra damage occasionally. Okay. I didn't think there would be Scarlet Rot around in front of him. Now I know better. Died twice to an Haligtree avatar to start this off. A putrid avatar. I guess it's not that unreasonable. They hit hard, and the Scarlet Rot is really, really hard to avoid inside an indoor space like this. But still, this is, not my greatest showing in this game, I would say. I want to stay out of that. They take up so much space, though. 420 blazes. Heal. Heal. Okay. Good thing that despite not being able to see anything, your attacks are still super easy to dodge. Okay, we're using this again, okay? It's just so annoying having to constantly get up close to it past its stupid Scarlet Rot shit. So we're using something stronger, okay? You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll try to use melee attacks with this thing so that we just have increased damage most of the time. I say that as I go for a ranged attack. Okay, never mind. We're taking out this guy with the Moonlight Greatsword, alright? Alright? That's how it is. That's how it is now. This is a late game weapon. Sort of. Mid to late game weapon. You know what I mean. There we go. You don't drop anything special, do you? The other one did. Okay, you drop a Lord's Rune, and then I am remained crouched. Believe it's a permanent kill, so now these two foot soldiers and the knights immediately around the corner are the only things left out here. Let's get to fighting them. Alright. For these guys, I won't use Darkmoon Greatsword, alright? I don't think there's anyone complaining about me using Darkmoon Greatsword all the time. You never know. Elden Ring players, come in a lot of different varieties. There's people who complain about using certain things, complain about you not using them. It's like, there's all kinds of those types of people. Okay. I was watching a podcast from some, I was gonna say smaller creators. I don't think they're that small, actually. Please don't respawn the Haligtree avatar. God, do I need Darkmoon Greatsword for these guys too? Okay, good news. Putrid avatar is dead for good. Anyway, we're watching a podcast from some folk who's actually, one of them is John Wolf, the YouTuber I've been bringing up about his Elden Ring playthrough throughout this entire series, basically. But he gets together with some streamer friends of his and talks So I'm guessing the playtesters never got to this area. Damn, starting off this video kind of bad, aren't we? It's like 4 deaths. You know what? Archer goes first. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on today? I just can't play, I guess. Oh my god. All right. I get it, guys. I get it, okay? I get it. Moonblade! Yes! Okay, anyway. But they seem to... For fuck's sake! They seem to think that even in single-player games, there's like a ton of people wanting to optimize the living shit out of the game, and if you aren't playing it in the exact, like, proper meta way, then you're a worthless player, and you should feel ashamed about yourself. Like, that's happening with games like Lethal Company, and, well, I'm on the stance of, like, I understand where those players' wants are coming from. Like, there is a certain fun in doing things the best way that you possibly could, playing like a perfect game. There's a reason why some people go for perfect scores in Pac-Man or old arcade games, where, like, you know, get the highest amount of points humanly possible before the... Are you fucking kidding me? Before the game ends. God, you were like... I hit you dead, and then you healed the frame after. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I was right, you guys are pieces of shit. I was literally looking forward to this fight, and this is the reason. Anyway, I think people who do that are dumb. That's what I've been wanting to say between all the freaking night kills I've been having. No, the archer came inside. The archer came inside. Why are you like this? Why do you have to be like this now? Why can't you be your Dark Souls 3 selves? Staying in one place, never moving around. Just sitting on your ass like a lazy person, shooting your big old bow all the time. No, you actually have to be smart and move towards me now. That just makes you even worse. Makes this game even worse, too. This game's terrible. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I know for a fact that there are a sizable chunk of people in the community who are like, you know, you must be super optimal in your freaking single-player playthroughs of Elden Ring. They're the types of people who just comment mean things on YouTubers' videos for not doing everything exactly right. And that's all I really have to say about it, is that it's dumb and that people should stop doing that. But, like, I know that there is a fun in finding the best possible route to do anything, but, like, don't impose that on other people. Don't make everyone else Did this guy just... I did Hoarfrost Stomp. He got, like, staggered off of the ballista, and then he got right back on. And this man's dedicated to his job. He's like, boss said I had to man the ballista. I'm not getting off of it. And then that led to his demise. You know, sometimes you shouldn't listen to your bosses. That's the moral of the story today. One arterial leaf waiting for you on this path. Incredible. I'm being shot at by 2 other ballistae. I'm gonna get right back to safety. I don't think I ever showed it officially, but there's that ladder down there, but down where the Royal Revenants are. I'm not going back down there. You couldn't pay me to do that. That leads up into that room over there with the 2 Cleanrot Knights, as well as a couple soldiers. That goes over that general area. That gets you up here, where we dropped off last time. Now, I think what I'd like to do is maybe scan this previous area and make sure I've done everything before we come back here and continue. That fight was basically the last thing that I wanted to do around these parts, so I'm gonna go back and look for that stuff. That's interesting. There's a glowing light coming through some trees, some branches, some roots, some wood. I just realized, last time, I thought that explosion that they do caused the poison clouds that appeared in front of the first enemy group that we fought last time. Turns out, no, one of the soldiers was doing the, like, drink poison and spit it back out at you attack, and I didn't see it. So, just to clarify, for no real reason, other than I feel like it. So you can drop in through the roof right there. That's a room we've already been to, though. That's the downer area that goes over to where the Stone Sword Key was hiding away something that I can't remember what it was. I did remember what the Stone Sword Key down below was. It was Marika's Sword Seal, which we have. I should try using those, but I should probably equip big armor or something to counter it. Or I could go insane and do like an extra damage build where I do a lot of damage, but I take a lot of damage as well. That might be a fun idea. Man, some of these guys just must not get paid enough. I think we've already been around this tower. You can see that... Okay, maybe we haven't, actually. You can see that right here is a big shaft with a contraption that doesn't move. Wonder if that's going to become important later. Nice ladder shadows there. The right side of the ladder is just disappearing according to the sun. This place looks so nice. I love it. Oh, look! We didn't get a good view of it, but there's the rest of the Haligtree above us. That's really nice. I wish we got to spend more time up in the regular tree parts. Ooh, up there, you can see it. You can see the regular Haligtree where we came from. That's nice. If I missed anything up there, but I don't know if I have. That place is kind of confusing, honestly, to me. So it's entirely possible that I have, but I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure we're all caught up in terms of important items, though. Maybe there's something on this edge. No. Darn it. I would have put an item up here if I were a level designer, I'm just saying. It would seem as if there was nothing. So let's keep going. Down the main way we actually have to go. Okay. Well, we're immediately presented with two paths. I wonder if one of them is optional, one of them is required. Yep, this one looks like the optional one. Okay, we have 3 Crystallians. What I like to do here is not aggro all 3 of them at once. You can get one of their attention at a time. So I'm gonna pebble that one. They're gonna wake up, the one in front of the chest is gonna go like, huh, you okay? He hears his friend going off to take care of the issue and is like, okay, it's everything is fine. I don't have to worry. I kind of want to use Rock Sling on you because I know this is very effective at stance breaking. Apparently not very effective at stance breaking you. Alright, well we got there eventually though. Now, slow weapons aren't a good idea. You might want to use slow weapons at first so that you can stance break them, but then once they're cracked, just go with a fast weapon so that you can keep stun locking them to death. Ooh, what if I initialize with this? There we go. Just get some stance hits on him right away. Maybe even 2? Okay. Good thing is their poise doesn't refill. One of their little weird mechanics. Oh yeah, have I ever said it out loud before? I don't know if I have, but I should say it again. If you go and... Oh god. If you go and get backstabs on these guys, I was trying to get one so I could demonstrate it. Like so. There we go. If you try to do that over and over again, it might look like it's hitting them hard and deep. It's not doing anything. Critical hits like that one or like backstabs do not deal any poise damage. So do not backstab Crystallians. You are not getting anywhere. I kind of wish they put in a special exception for that, where if you could backstab a Crystallian, maybe it wouldn't crack them instantly, because that would be a little bit easy, but it could always lower their poise at least a little bit. Rotten Crystal Spear. I don't know how I'm pulling out rocks from the wood. I guess this wood must be petrified, but it works. All right, all 3 of those hits aren't staggering that. That's surprising to me. I would think that Rock Sling is good poise damage, considering I've stance broken enemies in like 3 hits anytime I've used it, but I guess not. I mean, it is stance breaking these guys still. It's still. All of you watching this right now have a still butt because you're sitting down. I think. You might not be. I mean, I've actually like used exercise machines while watching videos before, so you definitely aren't required to be sitting down to watch stuff, but alright, so these crystal swords, the crystal sword and the crystal spear, are pretty funny. This is the rotten variety. Give Scarlet Rot. Bet you couldn't guess that was coming. It has less info about itself than the regular version. All of this lore about the Crystallians' origin and whatnot replaced with Festers with Scarlet Rot. Yep, same for the spear. It's like the Scarlet Rot is erasing their history. I don't think that's what they're going for, but it's almost like that. So it's just, what they're actually saying is like, you know, the origin of the Crystallians isn't quite as important, apparently, as the fact that it does Scarlet Rot, but it would be neat if that was an idea that they had, like, ooh, the Scarlet Rot is corrupting the weapon so bad you can't even tell who it's from anymore. I think that would be neat. I love the lighting at the end of that rune. Pardon me, I had to go check something in a different area of the game real quick. For something that I will be talking about later this video. I still want to know what those eggs are. Are those just spider eggs? I don't know, there's some... They look like the egg that Mikola was in. Okay, I just made that connection just now, and I know that everyone else playing this game made that connection 12 years before me. Congratulations, you guys are all better than me at that kind of stuff. Hi. I didn't know there were... I didn't know the interior of the Haligtree was not only hollowed out, but there were buildings in there? They reinforced the walls. Where's that light coming from? Is it midday right now? Yes, it is. Alright, never mind. I mean, it's early day, so maybe not midday exactly. These pink flowers... Butterflies? Not flowers. What the fuck? I was looking at the flowers on the ground, I guess. These pink butterflies cannot be picked up, even though you're so used to picking up butterflies in this game as crafting materials. In fact, here's some right now, the Aeonian butterflies. But nope, those ones are just ambient. Can't do anything with them. Hi, Kundra. Bye, Kundra. That room down there. Getting kind of a bad feeling about it. Not really sure what that could be, though. Alright, let's go up here first. As we can see, there's a pool of what appears to be bad death liquid. And so I'm going to avoid the bad death liquid as much as I can. Alright, my times of avoiding the bad death liquid are officially over. Let's put on the, instead of this, immunity. So we can be immune to the Scarlet Rot, which is what this water is. Yep, you thought we were done with Scarlet Rot now that we left Caelid? Nope, not quite. Oh god, it's worse than I thought. It's slow water. No, I can't even use this edge. They thought about it. No. Good thing that Scarlet Rot boluses are the ones I have the most of. Let's re-equip those to the pouch real quick. Got 19. Can I make any more? I sure can make 18 more. Fuck it. Do all of it. Just make all of it. I don't care. I think we've done the last cave we're going to do, so I don't think there's anywhere... I'll have to, like, backtrack to an older cave if I need more Crystal Cave Moss, but... This should be one of the last times we have to put up with Scarlet Rot. Oh, right. I forgot about my own strategy with this. Or, not my strategy. It's definitely not my strategy. Remember, the quick step strategy. What? I thought daggers did it. Oh, those weren't daggers. All right, good to know. Switch on over, equip it, and zoom. I find it so funny that you can do this. It doesn't get the stuff on your clothes, does it? It doesn't cause the effect of, like, faster buildup, does it? I feel like I answered this question for myself earlier, but I'm just asking myself it again. God, I almost got out of it. No, I didn't. Meant to do this. I think I meant to put it on in one of the 4 slots there. I guess I could, but it's not, like, terribly important of an item. Oh, wow, that's me using the dagger right there. You guys are actual babies, and you're hitting me this hard. What is this game? No. Oh my god. Can I just say, by the way, like, I know I call these enemies babies, but I don't like it when people in online shut the fuck up! Okay, we're dying to the babies, I guess. Whatever. That's fine. My mistakes. But I don't like it when people in online multiplayer games call new players babies. Feels kind of condescending. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm a new player, I don't want to be called a baby. No, that's fine. Call me a baby all you want. I just don't like doing it myself. I don't really like when other people do. I just think it sounds weird. Vaguely condescending, even if it's not taken to be that way by most people, even the new players themselves. It's just, I don't like calling people... I don't like calling people a baby just because they don't know how to play a game yet. Like, that's dumb. Can you not... Can you just, like... Can you, like, not... Alright, thanks. Please, don't. That's my only advice from me to you. Just don't. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in front of my 2 viewers. No, I can do this. This will not only help against you, it'll help against your children. Oh my fucking god. Stop clipping on the most ridiculous collision ever. The collision detector for this projectile sucks. Just, you know, I'm using this thing so much, I'm starting to notice all the flaws with it. I think we got everything there was to see out here. Some butterflies, some babies that killed me, some babies I'm about to get some revenge on. And otherwise, that was it. Did my sword stop doing its cool magic thing? Stop it. I will call your mom. I will tell your mom about this, all right? And let me tell you, she's not going to be very happy. Or maybe she'll encourage you, and then I'll have to tell her off for bad parenting. Yes, my little children. We must lunge at the nearest tarnished warrior that crosses through these grounds for no reason. I say for no reason. There's probably a reason. Knowing these games, there's probably a reason. Actually, is there a reason for most of these enemies attacking you? Outside of just, like, self-defense for some of them, but, like, I mean, it's not just self-defense. Some of these animals, regular animals, have been just attacking you as they've seen you. They've seen you and then actively went over to bother you by attacking you. They haven't been like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything unless you attack me. That happens with some enemies in some Dark Souls games. Elden Ring, though, seemingly not much. Or maybe I'm forgetting something that I should remember. So you're telling me killing the putrid avatar that killed me like 17 times, plus those guys after that, just got me like 500,000 runes, or 550. There we go. I was wondering why 5 didn't sound correct, and it's because I was trying to say 50. 50,000 runes in the earlier section, but killing some freaking center priests gave me 100,000. How does that make sense? I guess some of those are from the soldiers, some of those are from the Crystallians, and otherwise, and that's it. Otherwise, you know, I keep seeing these pink butterflies, and I'm like, ooh, could that be a fairy? I'm like thinking this is Breath of the Wild. Can I pick that up? I gotta sneak over, grab it. Okay, I think we're done with the Scarlet Rotwater. I'm still gonna keep the dagger equipped in my left hand. Bye. All right, we don't have to fight if you don't want to. Well, he's still alive some fucking how. Oh, okay, fine. You want to fight now? We can fight now. This is your choice, you know. This is your choice. Better live with the consequences. I was going to leave you alive, and then he did that to me, and then I decided, never mind. Okay, before I go on this branch that goes that way, I actually want to go through here. I think I said go through a lot for describing how to go into places. I'm only like this when I'm improvising. I promise my writing is much better, actually. Well, I'd say my writing's decent, but I don't know how other people think about it. Like, I mean, I've only made one video, essay-ish video so far about Stay Out of the House. I'm currently working on another one about a certain feature in Terraria that I really like. So stay tuned for that. That should hopefully come out. Hopefully. Actually, you know, I retract the stay tuned for that. I have learned from recent videos, like the Black Mesa video. I've just, like, given up on working on that silently. I didn't even notice it myself, but I just haven't been working on it the entire time. I've finished the script, haven't done any more than that, though. And I think that's just because Black Mesa is not in the pool of games that I would like to be playing right now. And so it's like, they actually had a patch recently, which changed some stuff. I think they brought back the blood appearing on the weapons, which I'm not that big a fan of, but apparently it's on by default, which implies you can turn it off. So I'm glad about that. Anyway, yeah, though, I'm confident I'll actually make this video, unlike the Black Mesa video. Hello? What do you think we're gonna fight over here? I'll give you 5 guesses. Could it be another Erdtree avatar? Could it be an ulcerated tree spirit? Could it be an Erdtree burial watchdog? You never know what could happen. Could it be a dragonkin soldier? Or perhaps nothing at all? It's an ulcerated tree spirit. Be right back. Managed to get 2 critical hits on it, and that's what won it for me. A golden seed that we don't need? I'll add it to my collection, though. Might build a Thanid out of it. I should have kept going with the rhythm on that. That could have been good. A golden seed that I don't need, but I might make a Thanid. There we go. Alright, some Aeonian butterflies, as well as whatever that was I just picked up. Great glovewort. And a summon sign over there. What could this summon sign be for? I'll give you 3 guesses. No, okay. I don't need to pad this video's length out or anything. Actually, we have 2. 1 to assist Millicent. 1 to challenge Millicent. That's a different interact prompt that they usually give. They usually just say, interact with summon sign. So, for some reason, you can choose to go against Millicent. Why would that be? Well, I have no idea. But I think I know someone who might edge us down that direction and maybe give us a reason. Not that I'm gonna do it. I promise I am not gonna do it. I don't like doing it, but I'd like to at least hear this person out. God, this game is beautiful. Even when it's trying to be disgusting. The person in question is Gowry.
I didn't notice you there. Welcome. How may I help you? My apologies, though. You hardly needed to see me like that.
Why are you crying?
Oh, it's just... I realized that I'd soon be saying my goodbyes to Millicent, and my eyes began to well. She is to meet them very soon, her sisters, and when she does, she'll be defeated, surely, and begin to flower.
Become a flower?
Which is why, if you happen to be present for the girl's fight with her sisters, I ask that you side with the sisters and kill Millicent. It must be done by your hand, no other. Millicent trusts you, rather deeply in fact. Sever that trust. Nurtured by betrayal, her bud will flower most vividly. When Melania ascends to godhood, Millicent too shall be reborn as a scarlet Valkyrie.
Well, that doesn't sound ideal. I thought you were being figurative about her flowering earlier, but no, he was being literal.
You can't tell me you don't wish to see it. The superior bud that is Millicent becoming the finest of flowers.
Oh, believe me, I'm gonna be seeing very fine flowers very soon.
With your own two hands.
With my fists? Those only do 20 damage, buddy. Those are not gonna be effective at all. And that is the context for this choice. I was originally thinking, man, this choice is really stupid. Why do you even get the option to challenge her in the first place? Because you're just presented, you want to go against her for absolutely no freaking reason, and the only way to find out why you would ever do that is by going back and talking to the guy who did initiate the quest. Yeah, but he's all the way down here. We're all the way up here. Why would we ever think to revisit him? And that's the only way that you can find out any amount of context for what's about to happen here. Yeah, about these NPC quests not being that well designed and all that kind of stuff. Well, either way, we're not doing that. We're going to help Millicent fight off her sisters instead. You're summoned in. Millicent is over there. And we have to fight 3 people. Amy, third sister, Maureen, second sister, and the first and fourth, whoever they're called. Mary, eldest sister, is that first? I guess so, yeah, of course that's first. What am I saying? Is that first sister, is the eldest first? How are you? Okay, listen, buddy, you are not even facing me. You should not be able to see what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm sorry, is that Melina? It's hard to tell with the Phantom, but I think they're wearing the same stuff Melina does, but I don't think they're actually Melina, though. I hope Millicent can handle herself over there. She's got that really cool katana ability. Alright, sounds like she killed someone. Oh my god. Okay, Pollyanna, youngest sister there. Pollyanna just makes me think of Earthbound, and that... I don't know what Pollyanna has to do with Earthbound. I didn't look that into it, but either way, we did it. First try. Millicent's sister's defeated. Hey, Millicent, you might want to get... Oh, yeah, you're immune to that, right. When she invaded us in Kayla, she was immune to the Scarlet Rot. Rotten Wicked Sword Insignia is your reward for helping her, I believe. Maybe it's your reward for either, I'm not sure. Greatly raises its attack power successive attacks. 4 sisters were born in the swamp of Aeonia and came to the Haligtree under the aegis of Gowry. And yet those buds were doomed to never blossom. Honor bestowed upon the Valkyries to serve the goddess of Rot. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what any of the lore behind the Scarlet Rot is, so all I can tell you is the item description. Let's move on from there. Now that we've done that, around this place should be, yes, in a slightly glowy spot that I think a ray of sunlight is hitting? I'm pretty sure. Is Millicent.
Oh. Hello. Thank you for lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person, if only in passing. But this is where things end. I pause to even tell you, but
I'm gonna die and drop my equipment?
Myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am.
I probably shouldn't have talked over that dialogue, I'm sorry.
Please, let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes now, worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh, curse-laden. Untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm.
Yeah, the Scarlet Rot's writhing pretty bad now, probably because you stood in it the entire battle. That was probably part of it. Yep, unfortunately, another one bites the dust.
Jeez.
But I think this one is one that I can get behind. It makes sense why she decides to pull out the needle. It makes enough sense. She doesn't want to be a flower. She would rather just die to the Scarlet Rot. That's fine. I just wish that it was intermixed with fewer NPC quests that also resulted in the exact same freaking fate for every person. Well, fate not being Scarlet Rot killing you, fate being death. I mean, I guess death is everyone's fate, but still, like, they're dying earlier than they should be. I shouldn't say dying earlier than they should be. This is nature we're talking about. Anything can happen. One of the things I've been so tense about in, like, real life is the fact that at any moment, something could go wrong within me and kill me. Just any time. People can try to rescue me from it, but it may not work. Anyway, let's see how Gowry thinks about all this.
Millicent, my daughter, why would you take out the needle? You were so close, so very close, to becoming the fairest of all flowers. Would you disown us, too, as your mother did? We children of the Scarlet Rot. Millicent, Malenia, do you detest us so utterly?
Yes, probably.
Malenia, do you detest...
You know what? So do I. Let's see what you really look like after all. Maybe, possibly, probably? Flux, Canvas Talisman, and his Bell Bearing. I'm not sure if he'll also drop this item if you were to respawn and come back. Well, we already got his armor set because it's the Sage's set that we picked up back in that cave in Liurnia. Either way, I'll check back here real quick after I read about this talisman we just got. Greatly raises the potency of incantations, and that's the only difference. Goodbye. I wish there was a better fast travel to this guy's fucking house. For some place you need to revisit a bunch of times throughout the NPC quest. Why do I have to ride back there every single time? People seem to complain about how many sites of grace there are in the open world, in the same way that they complained about there being so many bonfires in some of the other games, like Dark Souls 3 or 2. Yeah, okay. So, if you kill him at an earlier point in the quest, he will transform into the corpse of a Center Priest, Kindred of Rot, showing that he's actually one of them. It seems like if you wait until this point, he leaves no corpse behind. But, yeah. I just thought that was an interesting little fact. And also, if the dog kills him, nothing happens because he's not supposed to be killed by the dog. And yet, he could somehow be killed by the dog. Anyway, a lot of people complain about how many sites of grace there are in the open world, but I don't really understand it. I do get where they're coming from with, like, too many bonfires in some of the previous games, with the fact that, in, like, Dark Souls 1, bonfires were so rare, you were, like, ecstatic to see another one, and that feeling, some people feel like that feeling has kind of been lost, and I can see that. However, I feel like that feeling would have gone away even if there were fewer sites of grace, because this is an open world game, and also you have Torrent. So, like, it is 10 times easier to avoid all the enemies in this game than it was in previous games. Let's get to 50 Vigor. Ah, man, the only bad thing about being at 50 Vigor is that the freaking health bar ends in 4. At least it's even, I guess. It's not a great excuse, though. Do I have my Flask of Wondrous Physic on? Because I feel like I've Been meaning to drink it for something? Yeah, I've been meaning to use that buff more often. I haven't thought to do it, though. So maybe we'll think to do it in this next section? Who am I kidding with that crap? Of course I'm gonna forget. Here's the drainage channel to show where we are on the map right now. We're actually right here. This could be one of the confusing things about teleporting around this place. The last site of Grace was here. We went down through the middle and are now here. That's one thing about the map that's weird, is that the sites of Grace don't accurately show what height level they're at. So you're just like, they're just these little 2D spots on the map. That branch animation just redid itself real quick. I guess it's not an animation. It's the wind pushing it back. No, it's an animation. It's a thing moving in a game. A static object moving in the digitally. It's animation. Who am I arguing with? I don't know, myself? I guess. Since I just said, I guess it's not an animation. Oh man, you can't go under that. I recently watched a video about Super Mario 64. Some of you may have as well, depending on if you know the YouTuber Pannenkoek 2012. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like the Dutch word for pancake. I don't know what it is, but anyway, he's very famous in the Mario 64 speedrunning community for all his great technical deep dives into the workings of Mario 64. He's one of the only people I've ever seen to actually explain how that game's RNG system works, or how like any game's RNG system would work. I know that there's just, it generates a random number, uses that to decide it, but like, I've always wanted to know how. How is that made? How is it decided? And now, and like, he actually said that. He actually went through what numbers the game generated and what decisions it made based on that. That was really cool. Anyway, the video he posted most recently was about like the invisible walls in that game, and I have to tell you, that video was like, I don't know what it was like. I feel like there's something I could compare it to real easily. I think I'll wait to drop on that balcony until later. Or maybe I should do it right now. You know what? Let's do it right now. We can always teleport back up to the Grace. There's a purple item right there. You guys can't miss out on that. Anyway, super good video. If you have 4 hours of free time, I would definitely recommend getting in to watch. Yeah, it's almost 4 hours long. But, and honestly, I feel like some parts could have been cut down by a lot. I appreciate how he really wants to make sure that everyone watching understands. But it means that he repeats himself a lot. And it's just like, you go through the process over and over again for every single one. I'm like, you could have cut this out. I'm just saying. Anyway, not to diss the video too much, because it was fantastic. Very fantastically edited. I have to wonder how the heck he did it. But, or like, who even did it and how the heck they did it, because there were so many good animations in there. Wow. That death was so fast that my runes were all the way there. Anyway, that video is about invisible walls in Mario 64, and how the invisible walls are a result of, like, imperfections in the geometry, causing these hitboxes of ceilings to leak through the map due to how that game uses, due to how that game handles hitboxes for collision. It's a very interesting system. Not perfect, as you can clearly tell by watching that video. There's so many invisible walls just hanging out all over the game, and it's crazy. Like, I had no idea any of that stuff would be there. I have to wonder if it's been fixed in the DS version. It probably has. The DS version's so different. That's another thing I want to say. Super Mario 64 DS is so freaking cool, and yet Nintendo gives it, like, no love at all. I don't think Nintendo has re-released that game since the Wii Virtual Console. Am I wrong? Oh god, I'm being assaulted from all sides. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't like being in here anymore. I think I should go somewhere else. Okay. So maybe climbing on that, maybe dropping down that balcony wasn't the best idea after all. I should have gone with my gut. There's no ladder here, is there? I'd like to find where there is a ladder. I guess we could just drop down to the ground. No harm in doing that. But yeah, it'll really change how you view Mario 64, that video. Because there are... Even, especially if you played the game when you were younger. I've never played the N64 version of Mario 64. I only played the DS version. But I 100%ed it, and I had a great time doing so. So, oh my god, I'm dead. This is what happens when I try to talk. Why are these guys, like, 12 times harder than the guys in Caelid? Because they have buff stats, yeah. But they're the same behaviors, and I swear, I was doing awesome against the ones in Caelid. I was nailing them. I was barely dying to them. And now here I am, like, dying to every single enemy I've encountered in this video so far. And to stupid things like jumping off. Well, hey, that gives me the excuse to go on the roof instead and start there. So let's do that. Okay, we can drop in there. I think that's where I want to drop in first, actually, because there is a chest up towards the very, very top of the room. Yeah, it's over there. I think I see its glow. I don't know. It might not be rendering yet, but it will when we get down there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God. I was looking for holes, and then I missed the hole. Okay, thing on the side there. I think we can get all that as we go. So let's drop inside. That's not a good place. This is a good place. They do this every time with, like, the big church building that has rafters on the ceiling that you have to find a hole in the ceiling to get into. And you have to pick the right one, though. Don't pick the wrong one. There was a time like that in Dark Souls 3 DLC. I think there was a time like that in Bloodborne as well. I don't know about the games before that, but, you know. Showing that they're incorporating a lot of elements from their later releases, especially in this game. Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. That's quite a special one. Because it is actually the +3, I want to say, version of the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. We have yet to find the +2 version. That is in an area we haven't been yet. And yet we have discovered one that's stronger than it. Oh, they all have the same weight, so literally, there is no reason to put this on more. You know what? Let's just switch that out right now. Enormously boosts physical damage negation. 14. I guess that's enormous for this game's number scaling. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erdtree will protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic with all manner of... That's the exact same description. I've read it like 7 times now. Incredible. Actually, it was probably only the 3rd time I've read it. I don't know. I can't remember how many times I read it. Can't remember how many times I read it on Reddit. Excuse me. Skip. I'm gonna die again. I'm just gonna die again. This is my death. This is my death right here. Just again. You know what? Perfect opportunity for a little bit of this. Finally remembered. Are you happy? Proud of me, I meant to say, but I said happy instead, which sounded like I was mad at you, but I'm not. Wow, that was a great use of the physic, wasn't it? Why did I... What disengaged my lock-on with that guy? What, like... I was preparing to throw a thing at him. I was aimed directly at him. And then the game was like, nah, he's not in front of you anymore. Let's just disengage the lock-on. And so my character was like, turn this way and shoot instead? This game sometimes. Just, feel like there could be a lot of improvements made to the camera and the lock-on system and some of the controls regarding it. Like, how have you not removed this? How have you not removed the center camera button, or changed which button it does, or let us change which button it does? You are able to rebind stuff in this game, but I'll go show you right now. Right here, button settings. Right stick, reset camera, lock on, remove target. They are bound to the same button. You cannot separate them. Why? I don't know. Ask Miyazaki back in fucking 2009 or whatever. That's when they made Demon Souls and when they first implemented the lock-on system, I assume anyway. As it is now, so... Oh, that's going to help loads. I just need to not die to the babies now and we'll be fine. I mean, I'll say, I'm not feeling bad about the constant deaths I'm having in here. This room is hard. There's lots of Kindreds of Rot shooting at you from many different elevations, many of which are unreachable. It's hard, genuinely. I think I found the best way through it, though. We have to kill that one up top. We have to go down here. Did the baby move? The baby did move. Well, we're going to prioritize them. That's not what I'm like. Another wound added to the list. That's all of... No, it's not. Stop, I will actually murder you. Look, I just did... You do not do that to me. Maybe I should put on the physic thing. Too late. They're all dead, I think, right? They're all dead, right? Please. The purple items on the balconies are as follows. 1 nascent butterfly, 1 Aeonian butterfly. Guys, this is a joke at this point, right? These aren't serious loot placements, right? You guys didn't actually think, yes, I think an Aeonian butterfly would definitely help players out a lot at this point, right? No, this was a joke. You put that down, we're like, yeah, good one, Tyler. From Software's Japanese, they wouldn't have Tyler as a name, probably. Well, you never know. They might have some Americans over there. I don't know. Or some English men, because I think Tyler's a name over there, too. Where all in the world is Tyler a name? Honestly, the answer to that might surprise me, because, like, there's a lot of names that I would expect that I've heard as used in the context of English and, you know, America and even Europe for a long time, or the United Kingdom, I mean, for a long time, but they actually originate from, like, Germany or something, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So, I wonder if Tyler's one of those. We got a bunch of soldiers. You know what? You know what? Since there's a bunch of knights out here, I'm just gonna drink this up, and then kill you, and then kill you, and then kill you, and now! I don't know how little health you have to get for this. If I had to guess, it would be like 20% of your health remaining, the same level of health that you need to be for the talismans and stuff to do what they need to do. Oh, that would have killed me if it had hit. That's why I yelled so loud. Oh god, you suck! I hate you so much. Wait, the thing got used. Okay, I didn't even notice. He did a lot of damage to me, and it just immediately healed, so it looked like he did less than he actually did. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Why is there a pillar? Why is there a wall? Get out of... Me saying shut the fuck up right there is like... It reminded me of a list of responses to... Bad responses to sneezes. It's like, shut up. Don't do that. That one fucking knight took that many flasks away. Holy shit, I forgot how those guys work. Good thing there aren't more of them. Good thing all of them are freaking optional. I'm pretty sure anyway. Hi. You guys are easy. Don't get the wrong idea and think I meant you. You're a soldier. You're not a knight. A knight's different. A knight actually works hard to defend his people. As I can tell, he almost did. Almost. You just gotta work a little bit harder. Pretty sure the Haligtree Knights down here are the toughest variation of knights in the game, which means that the soldiers are the toughest variation of soldiers in the game, if you can believe that. Alright, 2 knights down. One of them gets up automatically. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I guess we're doing this then. We're gonna do this my way, though. We're doing this my way. That is, we do this! And we do this! You know what? What if you just keep using your bow? Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah, that's gonna help you out a lot. Thank you. Oh god. Okay. I was gonna say, if you freaking stall this last hit out, I swear, you will die eventually. Or kill me first. But you're not gonna live for much longer after you kill me. I'm just saying that. Here's rune level 5. Can't summon Torrent down here. It'd be really nice if you could, because then... This is kind of an open area. There's a lot of big fields to run around in. Lots of big stuff to get. There's another knight. Stop. Stop with the knights. Soldiers. Give me more of those. I could take them all day. Knights, though, you could kindly stop using them. I kind of feel bad for killing these guys who are clearly mourning over graves of their fallen warriors or whatever, but also, like... They're gonna attack me if they see me, so I may as well get the fight out of the way. Hello, sir? What? What was that? Why'd you take no damage from that? What, you blocked with your hand or something? You okay? I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. This is perfectly fine with me, but, like... You fine? Did I just, like, erase all your confidence? Maybe he guarded it with my hand, or with his hand, and was so dazzled at his own ability to do that, that he just totally spaced out, and then I hit him to death, and he didn't feel a thing, as I did so. And now he's dead, so, yeah, he's not feeling anything anymore. I feel like I made a couple of dark jokes about death this video. How about we lighten the mood a bit? Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not a great mood lighter, if you can tell. I don't know if anyone would disagree with that or not. No mourning graves. Graves are everywhere around this world. Everyone dies all the time. Why don't you join them if you want to be with them so badly? How about you do that? Number 3. Dark joke about death number 3. Alright, let's talk about how pretty the sky is from here. Holy crap. It's also just always overcast, and I kind of like that. This would be another great place to do, like, a time-lapsed day and night cycle. Because this place looks very, very different as the day goes on. It's pretty cool. As the day goes by, as the something, I don't know if that's the right word. No, it's when the days go by. That's the right words. When the days go by, when the Robert Sampson Hill. I don't know, that's what my brain always fills it in with. Something that sounds like Robert Sampson Hill. That's probably not accurate at all. That's a very long ladder going up the side of the church there. From Software just doesn't know any other means of vertical transportation to get us up there. Actually, that's not true. They use stairs and elevators all the time. Still, though, like, From Software are, like, vertical transportation. Anything that does that kind of thing. It's From Software's favorite things. They put in every single game. They're like the last people left on Earth to appreciate ladders. Or something, I don't know. And I feel like construction workers also appreciate ladders very much because it is the sole reason that they're able to do the crazy things that they can. Is ladders. But, like, I don't think a From Software game has ever had something like a ski lift in it before. Something horizontal and vertical at the same time. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's 3 babies, 2 big ones, and a guy praying to all of them. Looks, honestly, like the scene in Fair and Keep Dark Souls 3 of the storyteller guy. Or at least he was named a storyteller if he dropped the item that he drops. The storyteller's staff, you know, calls him that. Oh, okay, cool. Get the critical hits, I'll be immune, and then maybe I'll die as soon as I come out of it. Yep, probably. Yep, probably. Yep, most likely. Yep, most definitely. Alright, okay. Okay, that's that. One more. Don't die to this last guy, please. The baby is not attacking me. This is the perfect chance. Perfect! Oh man, that costs almost all my stamina. Quite crazy. Oh god, the babies are attacking me. The babies. Get the babies out of here. And now that I'm saying baby, it makes me think of Metroid Other M's cutscenes, where Samus apparently incessantly calls the tiny Metroid at the end of Metroid 2, the baby. She says it a lot, and so people meme it a lot. I haven't played Other M, nor have I watched anything about it, because, you know, people always, like, raving on how it's a terrible game. Does, admittedly, put me off from exploring into it any further. Like, I couldn't really care less about Other M as a result. And I know that's not the way I should be approaching things, but it's the way my mind does it. Like, if I see something that's very, very considered good and top tier and very fun, then I'm into that. I'll look into that more, and I'll be like, and I'll decide from there if I like it or not. But if everyone's just like, this was crap, then I have absolutely no drive in checking it out. That's just how it works. That's just how I work. Even if I might enjoy some stuff about it, I mean, it's just, that's all I have to say from there. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. I mean, I think the one exception to that is Fortnite. I played Fortnite for a long time, and I think, though people have come around on Fortnite recently, there's been a sizable group of people, at least on Twitter that I've seen, that have been like, damn, this game's really freaking fun. I really love all the new features. I think that started when Zero Build came, because that was a lot of people's big problems with the game, is that people got so good at the building, and the building was really complex. How you can use the building to help yourself fight. It's really complicated, and so it was really hard to get into. And I agree, I got stomped most of the matches I played because, you know, the person at the end was just better at building than me, and they, over time, like, people just got better and better, and I was not able to keep up, so I totally agree with that. Still, though, I had to play through Fortnite while suffering countless sayings from people saying, wow, this game is trash, only, like, stupid little kids play it, and, like, I was a kid when I was playing it. I was like 13 when I got into it, but I was like, no man, this game's freaking fun. I'm enjoying it. I don't know why everyone seems to freaking hate it. I guess because people did start to get good around the time that I entered, and part of that is from players who played for a while suddenly starting to go, it's not as fun anymore because of that. I guess so, and I understand. I'm gonna warp back up to the side of Grace because I was going to level up anyway. I've gone on a lot of tangents this video. Hope you enjoy. It's been a slower paced video, and it might stay that way. 46 intelligence, that's what I was trying to go for. Can I use Loretta's mastery now? I should be able to. Let's try it. We'll do it instead of Great Bow, though it does cost more FP. Whatever, I have more FP. We'll be fine. Loretta's mastery. Alright, I'm excited to see how this works out. Might not work out that well at all. considering Loretta's great bow did disappoint me sometimes, but you never know. You never know, I could be surprised. I think that's everything within the lower sections. A bunch of kindreds of rot, a bunch of soldiers and knights. You don't have to fight them at all. In fact, these branches lead you directly to the place you are supposed to go to progress in this place. So, very interesting design there from Software. I guess I understand it, though. Oh, it had to be you. Okay. I guess we're not going to be using it on these enemies. I could always try using it on someone else. Alright, so we're going to jump down here, go this way. Dodge you. Go through here. Go down the stairs, be hit by something invisible as we do so. Take this elevator down. Bye! I love how he was like, wait, where are you going? Come back! Actually, it was much more calm about it. Down here is yet another site of grace. But believe me, this one's position is worth it. Because we have the boss coming up. And From Software have recently started to move away from having annoyingly long boss run backs, and I can appreciate that. Hi. Is this the flower Millicent was going to bloom into? Well, it does look pretty, but there's already one here, Gowry. Oh, was it covered in dust? Is it not as fine as you want it to be? Well, too bad. This is fucking nature. Things get covered in dust all the time. Get used to it. Traveler's clothes and stuff. This, I do believe, worn by young women who set off into the world to confront their fate. This is what Melina wears. Plus a cloak on top of that I don't think you can get yourself. Maybe you can alter it at a site of grace? I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. Lots of Aeonian butterflies in here. Otherwise, big little room down here. I almost called it a big room. This is not a big room down here whatsoever. And this place, which is still the little room that has nothing. Something that looks like the Lord Vessel. Doesn't get destroyed as I jump on it. That's nice. Good to see that the Lord Vessel is sturdy. Doing its job over in Dark Souls. And then, prepare to be pressed to the ground. Whoosh. Oh my god, can you imagine riding this elevator in real life? I've rode some pretty quick elevators. I rode the elevator that went to the top of the Hancock Tower in Chicago. I hate the name Hancock, by the way. I know that it's a name and that I should be more respectful about it, but also, god, you can take it such wrong ways. I don't really know what the point of this shortcut is. Maybe it's to guide you down here in case you've missed this place for your entire time down here, but I don't know. I didn't miss this place for my entire time down here. That's partly because I knew it was coming. Hey, look! If this weren't too high, we'd be able to just drop all the way down to where we just were. But yeah, that's where we just were. Alright, let's go try Loretta's mastery on something before we continue. And I think I know just the people. Clean Rot Knights. They're pretty sturdy, so they should be able to take it well. Oh, you know what? I can't jump over there. Oh, here we go. You have presented me a good opportunity. By somehow not seeing me from before. Quad! Loretta. Can we talk this for a second? Can we talk, Loretta? Why do your abilities suck so bad? Okay, maybe they're good against, like, early game enemies. That's not what I'm here to do, though. Oh, I only have late game content left, so I have no choice but to fight late game enemies, and it does that against them? Okay, maybe again. Nope. Hold on. Maybe here. Do it. Shoot it. Okay, 256. Sure, that's better. I assume, like, all four of them have to hit, but it doesn't seem like all four of them go straight to one point, like it did in the fight with Loretta. Like, she was able to aim them all straight at one point towards us. Why can't I do the same? Oh, no, you're gonna explode. I was thinking you were gonna... Okay. I was thinking you were gonna be a better person to test this on. I guess I could test it on one of you. Like you there. Would you like 4 arrows to the back? Oh my god. Alright, I'm done. I'm giving up on using new spells. I was specifically going out of my way to use this, and 300 damage against soldiers. I almost forgot to return to the spot where Millicent has died. There's her cursed flesh. I'll be careful as I go to pick up this item. The unalloyed gold needle. Intricately crafted needle of unalloyed gold, removed by Millicent from her flesh, bears no trace of befouled blood, but is faintly moist with dew. There is something I must return to Melania, the dignity, the sense of self that allowed her to resist the call of the Scarlet Rot. And I guess this needle had something to do with it. She was aiming to do that, and then she just took it out of her for some reason. I guess we'll finish the job for her. It's worth noting, if you choose to challenge Millicent instead of whatever else it is you do, oh yeah, helping her. If you choose to challenge Millicent instead of, leaving her to die, she will drop her prosthesis. It becomes a talisman, I believe? Yeah, billicums, a new verb, I just came up with it. Becomes a talisman, I believe. I don't know what the effect is, I'll show it on screen here, though. So, stuff like that means that I cannot collect every single talisman in one playthrough of Elden Ring. I have to play this game twice if I want all of them. Personally, I'm okay with the collection I have right now. Okay, so funny story. There was once a little person called me who was very confident that they had collected, or he had collected, every single thing in the rest of the world outside of what's in the mountaintops. And then he was wrong. Yeah, apparently there's something I missed in Moonlight Altar, and there's something I missed out in Consecrated Snowfield, which that one makes more sense. I did feel like I skimmed through that area, so I was bound to miss something eventually. But somewhere north of Lunar Estate Ruins, there is a talisman we should have, but don't yet. Ah, hello. Oh my god, I was looking out in the natural environment for it, and it's right here. How did I not find this? I'm getting lag spikes now. Oh my god. I actually don't know how I didn't find this. Did I not think to look for a cellar in Lunar Estate Ruins, or does Lunar Estate Ruins have 2 cellars? I know that every ruins has at least one, but I guess I never checked for the other one. Here it is. Let's see what we get. Cerulean Amber Medallion +2. We got the +1 from Castle Soul. And you know what? I'm kind of glad we did it first because we kept the order how it's supposed to be. Unintentionally, but that's how we did things. And there was a second thing I missed over in Consecrated Snowfield. I already said this, but it's this direction. It's actually by the, what is it? Albinora Cries. Remember when we saw those sphere dudes made of the many faces who tried to find the primeval current and then they turned into that? Like Stellan did. Oh, flickery fog, my god. It just always looks like this, I guess. Well, turns out I missed a cookbook around there. And I gotta get it. I'm pretty sure, the only cookbook in the game I don't have. Wait, that's not true. There's one other in a later area we haven't been to. Yes, around here should be this thing. Aha, I think I see it. Nab, gotcha, stupids. You couldn't guard it from me for that long. Well, you did guard it from me for longer than I thought you would, so congratulations. You did it. I'm currently making a test recording since my computer's just come back from the repair shop, and I found a new scarab I don't think we've seen before. I don't know how to lock on. I'm playing with keyboard right now, so I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble. Oh my god, look at that! That's new! Blood Flame Blade, yeah, because this is just a quick test recording. I didn't bother to get my controller out, so I'm using keyboard right now. Just a funny thing. Okay, I guess I'll read about that right now. Holy shit, I'm recording a video without even knowing it. Damn, that's weird. Yeah, I'm sure I could get used to this, but keyboard controls are freaking weird. I like using the mouse, though. That is really nice. Alright. R. There we go. A Blood Oath incantation granted by the Lord of Blood. Engulfs armament held in the right hand with Blood Flame. This incantation cast while in motion. After dealing damage, Blood Flame continues to build up an onset of blood loss for a very short time. I don't remember if he used that in his fight, Moog, the Lord of Blood, that they're talking about, but yeah, that's cool. Goes along with the poison armament thing we have here, and I was supposed to have it for all of that time, yet I just somehow didn't. Look at this. This is mouse camera controls. You're never going to see this again in the playthrough. Enjoy it while you can. Sorry for making you nauseous. Okay. Now, normally, I would go on longer than this. However, I personally think what's coming up next deserves its own video. So, I'm going to end this video right here. But before we do, there's some stuff that I forgot to talk about in the previous videos that I'd like to talk about now. First of all, Law of Causality. Dude gave this to us. Ofnir. Getting an Ofnir. Manifests a small ring of causality within that allows the caster to automatically retaliate upon receiving a certain number of blows. Fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality. Causality is the pull between meanings, that which links all things in a chain of relation. And regression is that all things yearn eternally to converge. Cool. I think we've encountered some enemies that use this somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but okay, 29 intelligence to use. It's actually the weaker version of Law of Regression, which is kind of interesting. Okay, well, no, wait, no, it's not the weaker version. It requires less intelligence, but it does something different than law of aggression. So I don't know what I was getting there. The second piece of trivia is Moog, Lord of Blood, was originally going to count down from 10 in Latin. Which means, if they had decided to include that, we would have gotten to hear Moog yell out the Latin word for 6.
Sex.
On that note, I'm gonna end right here. I'm gonna change outfit real quick, though, just so I don't forget to do it next time. Oh, this looks so good on us. And we're probably going to need it, because if I check... I'm on a medium load still. Okay, I'm gonna find ways to reduce myself down to light load, if possible, for what we have coming up. Possibly by doing a little bit of this. That doesn't work. Okay, well, I'll figure it out when we get there. Next time on Elden Ring... Oh, God. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.